Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Driving TV. Today's video, I will be discussing how to safely exit a parking space, what techniques to use or what strategies to keep in mind that will allow you to successfully and properly exit a parking space without any difficulties. I will discuss step by step, very detailed, and try to make it as easy as possible for you to understand and remember. So let's get started. Okay, so let's get started with the class on how to properly get out of your own parking space using techniques that will make it much easier and safer for you to do so. Many of you have left me many comments with many concerns on how you can get out of a parking space without getting confused on which direction to go or steer. So many of you have steered the wrong way or ahead of time when attempting to leave the space, which has caused many issues such as failing the driver's examination. Well, in this occasion, we will take, for example, these 4 cones as shown in the video to stimulate other cars that could be next to you. However, we will also be providing real examples with real cars later on in the video so you can have a better idea of what I'm explaining. So we will be discussing the main techniques that you will need in order to exit a parking space. Let's begin first by saying that when exiting the parking space, you should know beforehand which direction you desire to go. Something that you should always keep in mind is that you should always have your wheels straight when you finished parking your vehicle. When practicing your parking, make sure to finish with your wheels straight before your car is fully parked. This will help you later on when you want to exit the parking space and you're reversing. That way you won't have to worry about it. So now, to begin exiting, you're going to put the car on R reverse and get into the proper position, which has been discussed in other videos that you can find in our channel. So make sure that you have a clear view where you can check your surroundings clearly. Once you've done this and you know you're ready, you will start to slowly and carefully let go of your brakes gently by lifting a little bit your foot off the brakes. As your car is moving backwards slowly, keep looking around and checking that you have a clear way to keep backing up. Look through your mirrors and also over your shoulder. The more you push down on your brakes, the slower the car will go and the more chance you will have of looking around and adjusting. Now that the vehicle is slowly moving out of the parking space, let me give you an example. Let's say I want to go to the right. Once I've exited the space, it's very important to have a clear idea of where you want to go. That way, you could know where to steer your wheel. So, what way to steer and what direction should your wheels be in order for your vehicle to land on the right position or direction that you desire to go. So pay attention and let's repeat this again. I'll give you an example in a little bit. First thing that you'll do is put the car in R reverse. Like we previously said, the wheels are going to be straight. Before you begin moving back, remember to get into the right hand over the passenger seat position, where you look over your shoulder to have a clear view of your surroundings. Very important technique. Keep in mind to be checking as well all your lateral and rear view mirrors. Once you got this, proceed with reversing slowly and carefully until your front hood of the car is aligned with the back bumper of all the other cars that you are near. Once you see that you are almost entirely out, but not quite, you will stop completely. Here I am showing you an example of what I'm describing. If you have the cones like these and you're practicing with the cones, then use as reference the first 2 cones to simulate other vehicles and stop. Once you have firmly stopped as shown here, you all then start steering your wheel in the opposite direction from the direction that you desire to go. If you're going to the right, then you will be steering all the way to the left. Now, if you're going to the left, you will be steering the wheel all the way to the right. Now, once you have done this, then you will slowly once again let go very gently and slowly of your brakes so that your vehicle starts moving. Reminder that when doing this, keep checking your surroundings. This is very important to avoid any accidents. You want to make sure there isn't any people walking or behind you or other vehicles in the way. Now, you will continue backing up without letting go of your wheel, until your vehicle has the opportunity to fully go. Before doing so, make sure to stop and put your car on D drive. So from R reverse to D drive, so then the vehicle can move forward and not backwards. So basically what you're seeing here, you're gonna back all the way up slowly and gently, and then you're gonna change from R reverse to D drive to proceed forward. So your car can move forward like this. Now, another important detail that you need to do is, once you have put D for drive and you're going to start moving forward, make sure to shift slowly towards the right side of the street, towards the right lane. Make sure that you are aware of other vehicles and the direction they are driving, so you give them the space they need and you don't block traffic. There's a lot of mistakes that are made. People being disqualified when taking their driver's examination due to them not keeping in mind or even knowing the proper and correct techniques that needs to be applied. So now I'm going to show you big mistakes that many people make when exiting a parking space. Lots of people tell me, oh, but I have trouble getting out properly from a parking space. I always get stuck and I'm scared because I struggle. Well, pay close attention to these techniques that I'm showing you guys, and you will see how easier it all gets. So one mistake that is very common in all beginner drivers is that they first start steering the wheel before the vehicle is out, as shown here. If you do this, what will happen is that your vehicle will start churning while still in the space, and this could and will most likely cause you to hit other vehicles next to you. So you do not steer your wheel while still in a parking space. Super important, and you should keep in mind. Another mistake is that while backing up your car from the space, you keep both hands on the steering wheel while relying only and only on their mirrors for safety. Huge, big mistake. You need and must use, aside from all mirrors, the backing up and arm behind the passenger seat in order to safely and properly exit a parking space. Many of you stay with the hands on the wheel and check to see if the car is staying straight, and you're fixated on that you don't focus or look around on what's happening or behind you. That is very dangerous and incorrect. Again, this is very important that you guys keep in mind. If not, you will be disqualified when taking your driver's examination. I would remember to create a habit of looking back and doing this each time you reverse. Remember, practice, because that is what will help you learn and make it much easier for you. And I have said enough. We're ending the video right here, because that is all for today. Truly hope this was of great help. Make sure to leave a comment below with feedback. It's always appreciated. And well, give a thumbs up if you found this helpful. And don't forget to follow Driving TV for more upcoming videos. Thank you very, very much, and best of luck to you.